Hey guys, I'm at Dot intersection located in Woodway. Right over here is the Dollar General. I'm at the Marathon, and if you look directly behind the Marathon, you really don't have to go far. The little creek that runs behind it is indeed elevated. Here's the bank, I guess you would say. It is not that far from the road, and it is running pretty steady, so we can come down here and see. The good thing about over here where everybody parks is it's not quite up to where you will park just yet, but if it continues to rain, I would definitely move these vehicles a little further out just in case. But this is a Woodway at Dot intersection at the parking ride. Just be very careful if you decide to park down here, especially right here along the back side. Hey guys, so I just got to the bridge on 58 bridge here in Woodway. Directly over this way is the federal prison. If you continue this way, you will go towards Jonesville. But I'm gonna give you all just a little update on the river here on 58. As you can see, it's not quite up to the road yet. You see the water is coming down this way. It is rising just a little bit. We probably still have a good 10 to 15 feet before it hits the bridge, the Petite Ferry Bridge, located here in Woodway, or commonly referred to as the 58 Bridge down by the federal prison. It looks like everybody is safe to travel across this bridge. The bridge itself is not flooded. There is a little bit of standing water on it, but that is it. The boat ramp, I don't believe you'd even want to try to get down to it today, but this bridge looks okay. Hey guys, so I came up from 58. I drove maybe 2 minutes, and over here to my left is a flooded field. Right over there is Woolover Loop. Again, this is on 58. That's normally just a little stream or a little creek that snakes through the way here. It is flooded dramatically, or drastically I should say. I've never seen it flood this much before. This shows you how quickly water can rise, and I believe that the people who live down Woolover Loop are okay. I don't believe their houses are flooded, or at least I've not heard anything. But this is coming up 58. If you go back this way another 2 or 3 minutes is the 58 bridge I was just out. I'm traveling back towards Woodway. I'm going to make my way to Pennington Gap to show you some more road closures. But if you're driving this way, look over and pay attention to this as well. So just be careful as you cross the Woodway Bridge. There is no water on the bridge at this time. It's still very low levels. I said there's probably another 20-25 feet before it actually hits the bridge. So if you were coming from Woodway, you will actually have to cut left right here at this sign and go across, because straight ahead, from my understanding, you have to go across Smith Chapel Road. And from my understanding, the road as you go into Pennington Gap is closed. So I'm gonna drive across Smith Chapel, and once I get into Pennington Gap, I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm gonna travel just a little bit more and to give you a view right here. This always gets flooded. You almost need to come to a complete stop right here. That road is very, very bad right there in the curve. And this is the bridge going from Woodway across into Big Hill. It's not covered yet. It still has several feet. But as we can see right here, there's a sign that says road closed, high water. So what you need to do is turn around right here and go back towards Smith Chapel, which is where I just told you have to go to. As we can see, the bridge is pretty high. The water is really high right now. So we just need to be really careful. And honestly, it would not surprise me if they actually shut that down. Okay guys, I'm at the old Payless building in Pennington Gap, Virginia. As you can see up in the distance, there is actually a car stuck. It's up past its grill. I do see the windshield wipers on. VDOT does have the road shut down here. You cannot go through. And if you think you're going to come along the back road as well, it's actually, walk right over here and show you where it's actually shut down at. That trailer, if you're coming down the back road right past Rite Aid, you can back in right there, but you have to turn around. You can't come any further. Usually people come out right here and they go towards Woodway, or they come back towards Pennington. But VDOT is on scene. They've been here all morning. They do have the road shut down, and it looks like it's going to be shut down for a while. So if you have to come to Pennington Gap, like I said, you have to come across Smith Chapel, and be careful as you do. There is debris coming across the hill. This is usually just a little bitty stream. As you can see up close, it is actually touching the bridge at this time, and it does not look like it's going to stop raining anytime soon. So this is Pennington Gap, Virginia. Coming from Woodway into Pennington Gap. Use caution. This road is shut down. Don't even try to attempt it, because there are signs. Pay attention to the signs. Slow down. Use caution. Have your headlights on. If you see a sign that says road closed, don't try to go past it. Alright guys, we are at the Food City in Pennington Gap, Virginia. This is the river that runs behind Food City, and as we can see, it's flooded. It's actually coming up in the parking lot in a few places. Here's the edge of the parking lot, and right there it is, probably within 3 or 4 feet of it. But this is the little river that runs behind Food City, and as you come across this way, this is the entrance to the Greenbelt that was built not too long ago for people to walk and stuff. The trail actually goes from, it follows a tree line, as you can see, way down through there as well. We do have water coming up, almost touching the actual signs that welcomes you to the Greenbelt. This is the parking lot. There's the edge of it that runs right here, so we're a good 4 or 5 feet. And as you can see right there is a bicycle sign. It's a very flooded area. I would not even come close to this area at this time. And this is as you exit Food City in Pennington Gap. As you can see, the water is flooded. That road right there is flooded as well. Has not yet made it up to the bridge. It looks like it won't. It's probably another 26 feet. Alright guys, this is a bridge at Lehman Field. As you can see, the water is up to the bridge. It's actually touching the bridge and coming over. We're going to see if I can actually get across the bridge. At this time, the bridge is open at this time. We're actually going to see how far I can get before it actually closes. This is the bridge coming into Lehman Field. I don't suggest anybody coming across this bridge, even though I'm walking across it right now. And right over there is where they have the ATV dirt track where they race ATVs and UTVs. Completely flooded area at this time. I'm not going to walk through the water, mainly because I'm not wearing boots. So just want to give you all a little update on what it looks like here at Lehman Field. Again, I just walked across the bridge here at Lehman Field, and the majority of the entrance is flooded. I believe you probably could drive across right here, but I wouldn't suggest it. There's no reason to. And people usually park like right in here, and there's a picnic table somewhere over in here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If you can continue to travel up this way, I forgot the road number, that goes into St. Charles. I heard it's really bad up through there. I'm not going to attempt it or attempt to go that way, but actually right there is the picnic table. So put in retrospect of how high the water is right here, and that's a picnic table you can actually sit at, and it is completely underwater. The only thing you can see is the top of it. And again, this is the Lehman Field Bridge, or the entrance to the Lehman Field Bridge. And you can actually see right here the water hitting the bridge. I'm gonna make a quick getaway, get off this bridge. This should not be open at all whatsoever. Should not be open. Don't even come on this bridge, guys. It's bad.